Hi, I'm so glad you're here to spend some time with me. If this is your first time here, then welcome, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. My name is Julia. I am with Julia Sue's Stamping. I'm passionate about stamping, coloring, paper crafts, making cards. Most of all, I'm passionate about sharing the fun of doing all of that with you. Today I have a fun and functional card to share with you that is also a gift card holder. It has great colors, it's interactive with that gift card holder inside. It's got a really fun pleat, and I'll show you everything step by step. It has some beautiful colors and a really nice I'm trying to make sure it's in the camera, gift card holder here. You can see it's got a little accordion pleat in there to help hold it. So I'll show you exactly how to do that, and all the details will be listed on my blog. I can't wait to show you how this great card comes together. So let's get started. Well, before we jump in, let's take a quick look at the supplies we're going to be using today. And of course, everything I use is Stampin' Up! Since I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So if you're looking for a supportive demonstrator, I'd love for you to choose me. I truly appreciate your support of my small business. I've got some scraps of some Azure Afternoon. This is the Bloom's Impression Designer Series paper that's free with Celebration going on. A little scrap of black, some scrap of basic white, crumb cake, basic white, Poppy Parade are going to make up most of the card. A little bit more of the Bloom Impressions. And the stamp set is the beautiful Butterflies stamp set. Love this stamp set. Using the beautiful Butterflies dies as well. We've got the large one that is the shape, and then the one that fills in with the wings here. Little baby butterfly, I keep calling it baby butterfly, and the body. All right, and the embellishments today are the adhesive backed sparkle gems. I honestly think these are probably one of my favorites. I use these all the time. The inks for this card are the Azure Afternoon. We've got a little bit of crumb cake, the Memento Tuxedo Black, and of course different adhesives. So a little bit of grid paper too. Now remember, all the details and measurements are on my blog, so please check it out. The base of the card is a piece of crumb cake cardstock that's been cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it's just one sheet though. And now for the interactive gift card holder part. It is a piece of Poppy Parade that is 11 inches by 5 1/4. I've already scored it, and it's difficult for you to see, but I have scored it at 4 inches, at 5 inches, 5 1/2, 6, and then 7. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it like an accordion. So first I fold there, and I'm going to use the bone folder to make sure this is really nice and tight. Next, folding it over like this. This is going to make the pocket to hold our gift card. And now folding it in again. So as you can see, it's like an accordion. I go back and forth and back and forth. There. And for the last one, because that's going to be the front of the card, gets folded again. Excellent. To make it into the center fold to hold the gift card, we're going to need to use a little bit of tear and tape. I'm going to put some right here on the edge, and it's not a large amount, it's just a little bit. Can you see? It's just a small amount of the tear and tape. And next I'm going to put a little bit of tear and tape over here on this side so that we have enough to hold the gift card. There's space for the gift card in there. Taking off the paper backing, we're going to go ahead then and squish that down so it's nice and tight. The tear and tape is a very strong adhesive, so it's perfect for this. Now, did you see I've got the accordion fold here, and that's where the gift card's going to go. Then I open the whole thing up. I'm going to put tear and tape all along here toward the bottom so that it is going to be nice and tight and hold it shut. burnish it just a little bit so it's easier to get the paper off. All right, close that up. Perfect. So now we have the part of the card that's going to go on top of the base, and now we have a place for the gift card. See, it fits in there absolutely perfectly. It's nice and snug, and it is not going anywhere at the moment. Perfect. All right, take that out because we'll use it again in a moment. I'm going to use the tear and tape on the back to adhere it, just because this is a little bit of a card that is going to need some tugging and things like that. So I'm going to put the tear and tape on the back to make sure it's nice and tight onto the base of the card. And then I believe we're done with the tear and tape, so I'm going to set it aside. Taking the paper backing off of the tear and tape. Now I'm simply going to place it down onto the base of the card. And we're all set. How fun is that? Okay, so let's go ahead and begin with decorating the front. I'm going to layer a basic white panel on top, and I think I'll use this seal for this one. Just a little bit of seal. You can use liquid adhesive if you prefer to do that. Placing it right on. Perfect. Now, I have a piece of the crumb cake that I'm first going to stamp with the Celebrate from the beautiful butterfly stamp set. This actually comes with Time to Celebrate. I am a big proponent of cutting my stamps apart because sometimes I don't need to have time to celebrate or something. I just want the word celebrate. I can always add the time to again because it is photopolymer, so it's very easy to see where I'm stamping. So that's what I do. I cut them apart a lot, and that's me. Maybe you're not someone who would like to cut your stamps apart. You're afraid to, and that's okay. I cut my red rubber ones apart all the time, and I do it with the photopolymer as well. So now I'm going to see where I'm stamping it and put the Celebrate right down here at the bottom. I'm going to adhere that to the front of the card as well. And centering right on there. Beautiful. The highlight of this card is definitely the butterfly. So I have a piece of the basic white that is scrap. I'm going to use the large butterfly die cut and cut this out using this with the cut and emboss machine. And to save time, I already have one all cut out. Next, I'm going to use this beautiful butterfly design here with the wings using the Bloom Impressions paper and cut that out with the cut and emboss machine so that it looks like this. Simply adhering this on top using some liquid glue so that we have this. How beautiful is that? Now, using just a little bit of basic black along with the body of the butterfly, we end up with this little guy. Let's go ahead and adhere him using some liquid glue as well. Just a little bit will do ya, doesn't take much. And then I'm going to put it up here, tiny bit. And onto the antenna, just a little. All right, and then place it down. So after the pieces are all adhered together, I'm going to pop the butterfly onto the card front with dimensionals for a little bit of lift. Take the backing off. I'm going to go ahead and let it hang off the side just a little bit here. How pretty is that? And it still allows it to open. The card opens very easily with the butterfly off, but it's not all the way, so it'll fit into an envelope very well. I had a little azure afternoon butterfly cut already and sitting on my desk from a previous project. And I loved it so much, I decided to attach it to the gift card with a glue dot. I thought, what a fun little surprise that is to have onto the gift card. So we've got that just right here on the edge. And you can put a little body on it if you want, or just have a little butterfly. Either way, how fun is that? It's so cute. So that just goes right there. It adds, I love how this adds an extra touch of whimsy when the recipient pulls out their gift card. And inside, I'm going to put a panel of basic white that I'm going to stamp first with some butterflies. So I pull out my grid paper, and I'm going to have the smaller butterfly from the stamp set, the Azure Afternoon ink, open it up, and first I'm going to stamp one butterfly this way. That's like a full strength butterfly. And then I'm going to do a second butterfly for a softer look. Grabbing the crumb cake ink, opening that up. There's a splatter in this stamp set, and I absolutely adore splatters. I'm going to stamp it off first though, and then put it onto the butterflies. I move it slightly every time so it's not going in the same direction. Oh, that's perfect. Love that. Finally, I'm going to add that strip of designer series paper right along the edge so that it helps tie everything together. And setting it right on there. Perfect. Let's go ahead then and adhere that to the inside. Plenty of room still to write a sentiment. To finish off the front of the card then, I'm going to add 5 of these adhesive backed sparkle gems using my take your pick tool. I'm going to start off with a bigger one, I think, and put it up here, and then a smaller one right here. We'll just surround our butterfly with some nice sparkle. And the last small white one that I have. These give just the right amount of shimmer and don't overpower the design. So there it is. This card is so much fun to make. And how fun is that with the gift card right in the center? And it's cute little butterfly. And there you have it, such a fun card with an interactive gift card holder. So let me know in the comments if you've made cards like this before. I would love to know. Please give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and follow me on social media. These things are all free and make a huge difference to my small business. Thanks a lot for watching and happy stamping. I hope you have an opportunity to get inky today. Bye.